I was about 22%, 21% body fat when I started. And after my 6 month, program, I was down to about 17% body fat.
Let's go.
And at the same time, I had gained a noticeable amount of muscle.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today, I'm incredibly excited to welcome Dan here. He's been having an incredible journey with his physique and mentally. He's made outstanding progress, and we definitely want to showcase that for other people. So again, thank you for joining us and taking the time, Dan, to talk about your experience thus far, okay?
Yeah, of course.
All right. So first question, talk to us about your overall experience with visiting trainer.
I'd say my overall experience with you guys was a 10 out of 10. I went in a little bit hesitant because the very first time, like you had mentioned before, looking at trainers online versus in person, I was a bit hesitant because I thought I wanted, somebody to be there with me every single workout to be able to critique form and show me what I was doing wrong and set me up with a workout plan and all that,
Right.
But after the first week or two of tracking food and sending videos over, your visiting trainer app and all that, it was just as useful online as it would have been if you were there, because you were able to look at the videos and pinpoint every single little detail that I was doing wrong or right and tell me about it. And I was able to fix that and then send, more videos the next week and show you improvements.
100%.
So I'd say it was overall a great experience.
Dude, awesome, man. Talk to us about what you've experienced in the program. What exactly was your goal before you joined, and let us know if you've achieved it or not.
Yeah, so my goal before I joined initially was to lose body fat. That was, I think, the main reason I wanted to start that journey. But quickly, maybe not even a few weeks into the program, I realized that building muscle was also just really fun in the process. And it quickly became a dual purpose, building muscle and losing fat. And I think I was about 22%, 21% body fat when I started. And after my 6 month, program, I was down to about 17% body fat.
Let's go.
And at the same time, I had gained a noticeable amount of muscle. I think when I started, I was only able to use a Smith machine bench, and I was benching like 95 pounds total with, the bar and everything.
Yep.
And now I've been using a real bench, and my max bench was up to 195 pounds. So it's been a drastic difference. And that's just one lift.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a big difference
for a lot of people. Dude, we're just taking a look at your before and after pictures here. We take a look at the front. You've gained a significant amount of muscle in the pecs, the shoulders, the arms. And the coolest part is, especially if we take a look at the back before and after picture, you've lost a significant amount of body fat. All right. So that's kind of our biggest excitement. Like you mentioned, you initially wanted to come into the program and start really focusing on losing the body fat, and you lost a lot of weight. So do you mind telling us a little bit about how your weight fluctuated with the program and the things that you've liked?
At the beginning, I would say my weight fluctuated pretty drastically to start because I majorly overhauled my diet. I was not eating any protein before. It was like 10 to 20 grams a day. It was bad. And then afterwards, it was a main focus on just eating protein and calories. Those are like the two important factors. And it went, my body weight dropped and body fat percentage dropped maybe, 5-10 pounds. But overall, it went down quite a bit while still building muscle at the same time. But the overall change in diet was just very drastic from even a week into the program, just eating more chicken, eating more vegetables, eating, healthier carbs, eating fruit, 100%. Stuff like that.
How simple do you think we made it for you to execute the program?
It was relatively simple, especially, I don't know if you do this with everybody, but I know with me, you actually went shopping with me multiple times to walk me around stores and show me like, these are the things you should avoid. You should buy this for these reasons. You showed me like the bread one time, all the different choices of bread. Cause I was like, I don't know what to buy when I'm making sandwiches, It's overwhelming.
100%.
So that personally made the diet like 10 times easier for me, just being able to go shopping with somebody who could tell me, what to get and what to avoid for the most part.
100%. So a lot of times, I'm sorry, carry on.
I was gonna say, as for tracking on the app, that was also something I'd never done before, and it was extremely easy to just take a picture, be able to search up ingredients, add them, and see what those ingredients did to my meal, like how much protein, how much carbs, how much fat it added.
Yep.
and the total calories and everything. It just made it super easy to track, look at, and it was very convenient.
100%. It makes it a lot easier when you have a nutritionist looking over it almost every single day of the week, right? And kind
Yeah,
of
getting feedback on those meals was great. Yeah.
100%. So talk to us about your pull-ups because I know you had a big drastic change with your ability to do pull-ups.
Yeah, so even though I couldn't really do them at the start, I just liked pull-ups. I don't know why. I thought they were fun. I think the first time after starting the program with you guys and trying to do pull-ups, I did maybe like two or three, and the form was really bad. Like my shoulders were really shrugged up, and it
I
was a
remember.
struggle to even get the chin to the bar, you know. Yeah, and then just recently, this past week, I've been doing weighted pull-ups when I go to the gyms. And I've been doing about 20 pounds for about 7 reps. And I think without any weight, I could probably knock out 12 or 12 to 14 if I really push
Unreal.
myself.
Unreal. So
So
you went from basically being able to do two really crappy pull-ups to now all of a sudden
basically zero.
you need to add weight to your body to make the pull-ups harder, is what you're doing.
Yeah.
So you have to add
Yep.
weight, which is phenomenal. So huge congrats on that. So you've lost body fat, you've built lean muscle tissue. So your physique has significantly improved. Talk to us about what else has improved with your overall lifestyle.
I'd say the two things that I've noticed outside of my body and my physique would be my mentality around just anything in general. You know, it's just my mentality is much better. Outlook on life, that type of thing.
Oh yeah.
And the second thing is confidence. Like my confidence basically skyrocketed because before I couldn't do like we mentioned pull-ups. I couldn't even do a single pull-up. When you
Yeah.
grab the bar and you can't do a pull-up, it's just defeating, and you're like, well, shit. But now it's like when I go to the gym and I work out and I get that pump or whatever, that feeling, it's just like I feel way more confident now than I ever have. And it's a nice feeling. I take that and I go to work with it and I'm more confident at work. And
Good.
I've it's just I'd say definitely confidence and mentality, those two for sure.
Good man. Huge. What do you think was your biggest fear before joining the program with personal training?
I think my biggest fear was probably changing my diet.
Yeah.
I had never, and I mean, I truthfully wasn't on like a diet in this program either, but I had never, watched my food or gone on a diet or done any of that before. So I
Right.
knew that was going to be a big overhaul. And I was a little bit, probably more than a little bit nervous about, changing that whole diet there. But the gym wasn't as bad because I had been going for a little bit beforehand and I sort of knew the ins and outs of the gym, but I didn't really have a workout plan or anything. But I felt more confident there than the diet for sure.
So before the program to now, where would you say is your confidence with going into a gym and just simply walking into a gym?
On a scale of 10, I'd say like probably a 9.
Awesome.
I'd say I could walk into just about any gym and just have a great workout, use a bunch of different machines. I've used just about every machine in the gym that I go to now. So,
So it's safe to say after the visiting trainer program, you know exactly what you need to do on your own now.
oh yeah.
Okay. Do you feel like you ever need a personal trainer or nutritionist ever again?
For me personally, I wouldn't say I need them, but I don't think having one would ever hurt. You know what I mean? Like
Nice. Good answer.
it would never be bad for me to want to improve further than where I am now. But I
Good.
think where I'm at now is a really good baseline that I could stay consistent with basically for the rest of my life.
Dude,
But if I ever
really
wanted to take that next step, it'd be a great idea to get one.
100%. So I even have a trainer myself right now, right? So I'm taking it to the next level. So what you just said
Yeah.
was spot on. So even the most professional athletes in the world have a trainer.
I was gonna
So
say I don't think anybody's above, just doesn't need a trainer. You know what I mean?
100%.
They'll always be there to help. So
Everyone needs a trainer. It helps bypass many years of trial and error. It saves you money in the long run, and most importantly, it saves you time. Right? It saves you time from trying to figure out what to eat or trying to figure out how to exercise and what to do when you walk into the gym. Right.
yeah, it's nice and
So
convenient.
so my last question for you, honestly, is what would you say to someone that's been skeptical about online personal training and its effectiveness as opposed to someone going in person?
So I'd say that just from my experience with you, obviously I haven't had any other personal trainers, but the way you were able to critique form and everything through just a video that was taken at the gym, it's like the exact same as if you're there with me in person. You know what I mean? Like when you went with me in person, don't get me wrong, it was great workouts, but I
Yep,
could get the same information just by taking a video of me doing that workout, sending it to you, and you critiquing it. It
100%.
was basically the exact same. So if you're skeptical about it, the best I can say is just do your research, find a trainer that's going to work best for you, whether it's, you know, in person or online, completely virtual. if they know what they're doing, they know their stuff, then they're going to be a great help for you, and
I
it's going
love
to
it.
change your life drastically.
Love it, man. So you'd recommend visiting trainer to other people?
I would definitely recommend visiting trainer.
All right, dude. That's definitely more than enough. Dan, we truly appreciate you hopping on the call, and I'll definitely speak to you soon, okay?